Reaching millions of people with a message of defiance is a dangerous act. Historically, exposing oppressive systems through music has invited immediate and severe retaliation from the state. Billie Holiday became a primary target of the Federal Bureau of Narcotics for her performances of Strange Fruit. The government used drug-related charges to harass her, hoping to stop a song that vividly depicted the horrors of lynching in the American South. Miriam Makeba faced a different kind of silencing. After she testified before the United Nations General Assembly against South African apartheid, authorities revoked her passport and forced her into decades of exile. Bob Marley faced physical violence for his influence. Just 2 days before a scheduled political peace concert in Jamaica, he survived an assassination attempt in his own home. In the 20th century, governments treated a microphone as a weapon. But while the digital age has changed how music is shared, the threat posed by a dissident voice remains real. Is the system challenging protest song dead, or have modern artists simply prioritized commercial safety over a systemic critique? In Zambia, Maiko Zulu demonstrates the lineage of reggae rebellion is active and evolving. He is the modern successor to the rebel archetype. Zulu weaponizes the historical template of reggae to challenge modern institutional corruption and state overreach in Zambia. To understand Zulu's method, we have to look at the formula pioneered by Bob Marley. This approach roots music in urban poverty and projects a fierce Pan-African identity. While Marley drew narrative strength from Jamaica's Trenchtown, Zulu focuses on struggles within the Lusaka ghetto and Kamwala remand prison. Marley used his music to support continental liberation, most famously performing at Zimbabwe's official independence celebration in 1980. Zulu adopted this same commitment to African identity early in his career. He dropped his Western stage name, St. Michael, adopting the local spelling of Maiko as a decolonial act of reclamation. This identity is often confused in search results with the name MK Zulu. These are two distinct artists. Jared Bailey is a US-based jazz and pop performer. Maiko Zulu is the Zambian roots reggae musician and human rights activist. By utilizing Marley's specific framework for activism, Zulu positioned himself as a legitimate political voice, which inevitably led to a confrontation with the state. In 2006, Zulu released Mad President, an album containing direct critiques of executive power. The Zambian state-owned broadcaster, ZNBC, refused to play the title track, labeling its message as subversive. This censorship connects Zulu to the same institutional pushback faced by Holiday and Makeba. It illustrates a recurring pattern. Governments attempt to silence the voices they cannot control. This reaction validates the artist. By banning a song, governments confirm its power to influence the populace and challenge their authority. While Bob Marley acted as an unofficial cultural voice, Zulu brought the activist musician's mission into formalized international diplomacy. He became an official child ambassador for the International Labor Organization, using institutional channels to fight for the marginalized and advocate for children's rights. He also updated the concept of resistance for the 21st century by addressing digital rights and algorithmic control. Working with the Digital Rights and Inclusion Forum, Zulu created an anthem for digital freedoms, advocating for internet accessibility across Africa. Zulu recognized that cultural awareness must be paired with action. He transitioned his musical influence into formal policy and global human rights initiatives. This work eventually put him in physical danger. During a period of rising political tension, Zulu was assaulted by Zambian police officers. Instead of only writing a protest song about the encounter, Zulu initiated a 3-year legal battle against the state police. In April 2026, the court delivered a landmark ruling, finding the police guilty of the assault. This ruling served as a public demonstration that state institutions remain legally accountable to the people they serve. The era of the rebel artist has matured. Maiko Zulu demonstrates that the modern musician does not just sing about systemic change. They utilize the legal system to achieve